I was under Kenny's music, there was a time I was shooting a video for myself one day. I was spending my money to shoot a video for myself.
That's true. Okay.
And someone was behind, chatting shit. I'm telling another person that he does not know why Kenny's music is wasting money on this guy.
Not knowing that
this guy is not even young anymore. This guy is not even singing well. Well, I spent the video that this person was complaining about. It was my investment. So even the farming that you're talking about, it's not so easy. Because if you are doing a seed farming, your song must be able to make some organic streaming
to back it up.
Oh, if your song is just streaming, I only stream fake, then they put there. Nobody is listening to that song originally. Your song will be taken down.
All right. My name is Oyebanji Kings, and on this episode, we have the first time OG in the house. In our house, in the main thing that belongs to CTDA, and no other person. Before I go into that, Seth, for you that might be watching us, this one is going to be a little bit different. And then I'm going to have my other partner here. Big, how you doing?
Abba, man, what's going on? What's good?
I dare now. So, I have one powerful man in between us today. So, for you that might be watching us, we have one of the OGs of the OGs. He call himself the Gen Z, Gen Z daddy for the young ones. He understand how the game goes. And with no other person, we have Mr. J. How you doing, my brother?
Jaywon himself is in the building. Come on.
They drag you,
Let's go.
They drag you, man.
Jaywon himself is in the building. How far now? What's going on, bro? How you doing today?
Gen Z daddy.
Yes, Gen Z daddy, like you always say. Gen Z daddy's in the house.
Gen Z OG.
I'm good, man. It feels good to be back here, man. What's up, my baby?
Thank you.
Good. Nice to see you here, bro.
Thank you for having me once again.
And thank you for showing us the love, man. We appreciate since you've known us, you've been showing us this back end love that a lot of people might not know. And we're still on our way to the top. And for somebody like you that spotted out to keep going back and forth to make sure things going on, we really appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys for having me all the time. It's always love and respect over here. And
absolutely.
Each time I get the chance to vibe with my people,
it's a good feeling.
It's always a good feeling.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, man. We like this solo, but me, I don't carry you go up small. And it's more, I'm going to start from the biggest one right now. Like, this about influencer, top chart, and you don't need Nigeria to sell a stadium. What is your take on that? As an OG Gen Z daddy that understand both, the time and the present moment of how things is going on in the music industry for Nigeria. And you are in America.
So the thing is, a lot of times we always look at things in the way that if it affects us, or the way that we view it at that point in time. We don't look back and someone like me, I don't just view things one side. If I'm gonna view a situation, if I'm gonna say something about a situation, I just look at it both ways. I just weigh. Why now? Why do you have to do it? Why do you have to say that? Why are you doing that? And then we need to understand that different eras has come and go in this industry. And it will keep coming like that. Whether you like it or not, it's not something you can fight. The only people that can stand the test of time in the game are those people who has mastered the idea of restructuring their sounds.
Why those things are happening.
Why the different eras are passing, why changes is happening. The only people that can stand that, the test of time and still be in, on top of their game are those ones who has the effrontery to be able to stand out and restructure and change the sound or flow with the sound. So sometimes when some people make some statement, for me, someone like me, I tend to ask myself so many questions and put myself probably in their shoes and trying to understand why they're saying it. What they're going through. Because for me, I feel like a lot of Nigerian artists are beginning to bite the ends that fed them.
But in what way, though?
Okay, I'm telling you, when you start to fight the same structure that made you, the same structure that you once celebrated.
Okay.
Once you start to fight or go against, things like that, understanding like that, you are telling us something. You're either telling us that you are pressured or you are frustrated or something
But
is
don't
happening.
you think it's because there's a cry out? There's a reason why they're doing that. They feel like they've been short-handed. Do you feel
why is that cry out now? Why not when it's failing you?
Okay, that's a valid point. Okay.
But that still doesn't throw away the fact, though.
Someone could say,
listen.
Okay.
You cannot listen to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot turn around and call out a platform that you once benefited from. I don't know how you see it.
Okay.
True. That one is valid, though.
It's like, let me tell you now.
Okay.
It's like now, when you are hungry and you are homeless, the security man house that you used to hide and sleep and that you used to
Now become the same
room. Sit comfortably, sleep comfortably, clean and do everything. You made it out of that place and then you start to see that place. You see that move as a wrong move. Why didn't you see it as a wrong move when it was favoring you? So we need those are the things you need to put into consideration. Because you don't put emotions to it. You just say it the way it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can deceive a lot of people. There's some people you cannot deceive.
Okay.
Someone like me now. There's some things you say that will not move me because I understand. I've been there. I know how it works.
Okay, I get where you're coming from. I could tell you now, right? Let's say for example, we have 4 artists in one record label, right? And then the one that is actually popping, right? They're pushing the label is pushing money on that one. The other one coming up feels like, bro, like even though I was there before this guy, because this guy has a one single that is blowing with a pop chart and everything. Not only push all the money with the record label for just this artist, and me, you guys are pushing me back. Despite the fact they signed for example, me, they signed me 5 years. They signed the guy 4 years, right? So me, don't they reach 3 years of my contract? I never gain anything from this record label. But this guy will just come last year because they get one chart with a pop. You understand? So there's like they're pushing all the money on him. And my contract is going to expire, so I have to speak up. So who's going to speak up for me?
So you are looking from that view.
Exactly. Okay. So I want you to ask. I'm asking you this question now. What would you say for artists like me in that situation? What would you say? What would be your advice for me?
You see, the funniest thing is, a lot of the times I feel like I've gone through too many. I've been in almost every situation.
Okay.
I was once signed to Kenny's Music, and during my time, there was a time we were like almost 20 artists. And I see people complain. I see some crying for help. I see some frustrated. I see some go through this pressure. There's something you need to understand. In each era that comes and goes in every industry, there will always be different categories of artists. Like people, some will say some are A-list, B-list, C-list, of every era. Okay. And that does not mean that some people that is not even A, B, C, D will not be greater than the ones that are A, B, C, D.
Right.
Jay-Z, that they drop this banger like
the fact that someone is A-list, B-list, C-list, that does not mean somebody that will be D will not be greater than the ones in A and B, C. There's all these things you need to understand. But I've never been one of those people that want to battle to be in the top.
Yeah,
that number one true. Because it's unnecessary pressure. It's unnecessary pressure, and once it's not working for you, you not feel like a failure. You not feel like, oh, it's not working for me, so it's trash. It's not trash when it was working for you. So you cannot tell me it's trash now when it's not working for you, when you're not getting it, or when you're not staying there like you used to be.
But Jaywon,
so you cannot compare that one to other artists that is in a label, because other artists in a label. Bro, I didn't finish that part. When I was under Kenny's Music, there was a time I was shooting a video for myself one day. I was spending my money to shoot a video for myself.
That's true.
Okay.
And someone was behind, chatting shit. I'm telling another person that he does not know why Kenny's Music is wasting money on this guy.
Not knowing that
this guy is not even young anymore. This guy is not even singing well. But I spent the video that this person was complaining about was my investment.
Okay.
So that was why I said the example that you were giving won't work in this situation because a label is having different artists will always be different artists, and we are more. Some people are just lucky. Some is not luck. Some is just because they've worked so hard, and some is because where they're coming from. It's like, let me tell you. You sign 3 artists in a label. One internet sensation. One street carnival. Abuli, na they perform where they pick up. One my uncle know Don Jazzy know my father and the designer. At the end of the day, you can't say who is going to be more successful. You can think he's going to be the one that is blowing on the internet. It might not be. Because the one that is performing from carnival to carnival has been able to build a fan base for himself, real fan base that the ones on the internet does not have. Because the one on the internet, they are waiting for the next internet sensation. So once your own, you cannot keep up with that internet. You are not able to keep up without viral.
Makes sense.
That viral moment. Once you cannot keep up, they forget they're looking for the next one. But that one that already built his own fan base from Festac Town to Oju Elegba to Agege, from Agege to Ipaja to Sango to Abeokuta to Ibadan to Ogbomoso. You don't understand? You cannot compare. So when that one start blowing, you start to look like, why is that one the one blowing? But you didn't know that he has been doing some background work, grassroots work. He still happened to politics. Politics is somebody, you just see somebody that just came from nowhere with a big name back. But somebody who has been doing politics, like been, impacting life in the grassroots.
You will not get a chance.
So it's different. Label and different people. Some people are lucky. Some people are just they are hardworking. Some people are just love. Some people are just too talented. But in this whole context, you cannot come out to say the same chart that you once benefited from is now or is of no use.
It goes back to, right, I like the way you brought that up because that was actually my second question, right? Shout out to Burna Boy. He posted something about, talking about if you're topping the chart, right? You should also look for another job because the amount of money Spotify or Apple Music pays or a streamer that has 1 million views compared to international market is bigger.
You don't need to tell us that. We know that. That is what you don't understand. Nobody needs to tell us that the number when you have 1 million stream in Nigeria is
different from
even to Kenya. I bet you the money they pay for 1 million stream in Nigeria is not what they pay in Kenya. And it's not going to be the same thing they pay in the UK. And it's not going to be the same amount they pay in the US. We all know that ROA is what we don't want because the ROA will keep making things look like
we're stupid.
Everybody's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
because even you yourself.
From an Igbo, but what is ROA? I beg. Can you
ROA is like murmuring, like you bring in an unnecessary conversation that doesn't need to be talked about in front of everybody.
Nobody.
You understand? Like,
You understand?
Like, you're just saying it.
Necessary.
Like, you shouldn't know all ourselves at the end of the day.
That is not what you should be talking about because
like, they shouldn't know that about
you
us
make yourself
like that.
You make yourself look. Let me not use the wrong word.
Okay.
The truth is, psychologically, when you play back, it's involved too, though.
You make yourself look like you don't know what you're doing because you benefited from.
Yeah.
It's like somebody waking up one day and say, I'm not doing Afrobeat. But when you were benefiting from the word Afrobeat, you were not complaining.
Facts.
Everybody can be stupid, but there are still some of us that will never.
But Jaywon, I want to ask you this if you don't mind me, please. Jaywon,
Sure, I like that.
I want to drag you a little bit if you don't mind.
Okay.
About the influencers, what is your take about the influencers that are charging extra for me and you that we know, like most of, and I'm not trying to shit on anybody on this, the content is not going to quickly propel the long-term benefit for the artist.
Why do you go to them?
So you blame the artist?
No.
Because you are talking, and I'm looking at you like, how do you know their importance? And how do you know that? How do you know that?
I'm going by Burna Boy's conversation.
How do you realize this thing is not so much, but you are not people, everybody's going there?
Right, because you saw the benefit in them. That's
because I paid them.
Right.
You pay them. Everybody is paying them. There's nobody that's not paying them.
But then do you not blame them?
Gone are those days when you say, almost everybody is paying. And that is why a lot of people, when I look at the industry, and people say...
There's no standard, though. That's the thing.
And some people will tell me, say, so artist is doing dance on TikTok. Hey, don't dance to your own now. You don't have to complain about someone else dancing to their song to promote it. Don't dance to your own. It's not a problem for you. Don't complain about people dancing and promoting their music. Don't promote your own.
Okay, goes back to my next question. It's like every time I'm thinking about a question, you just hitting the home run.
I
know the lie, man. It goes back to my... David was coming out with an album, 5. I don't want to bring names, but the promotion, I just want to talk about promotion in music. I feel like some artists, our big artists, I don't want to mention names, I feel like the promotion is not there anymore when their album release. Do you feel like we need more promotion and like going to different radio stations?
I'm laughing, right?
Right. And you know you're gonna give me a better answer. So I'm just trying to
because
I tell you
the room is
because
still
the part that you don't understand is
part
that you don't understand is even you think the promotion is not happening, but there is a lot that is happening. Thousands of dollars.
I'm telling you, I always tell people
millions of naira has been spent already, even before you finish this conversation.
Yes, true. A lot of people don't believe that.
You don't understand? Right. Even before you talk, say somebody will now come and meet me. Papa Jaywon, give us new music. Now, I dropped a new music last week or last month or 2 months ago that I spent over $10,000 for to promote, and you still coming to meet me this week to drop another record. I won't blame you because I know you probably didn't hear it.
Right. So
you didn't listen to it.
That's my question.
But that does not mean that I have not been promoting it. Say promotion that I spent $10,000 for. You are telling me that I have not. Which promotion you want me to do?
Got it. Okay.
Bro, I've promoted an album that I spent almost $50,000 for.
I remember I was telling you.
So who's to be blamed though? That's my question.
And
who's to be blamed?
Somebody is still coming out to tell me that, Baba, promote your song. You are not promoting your song. What?
Who's to be blamed though? Think about it. Who's to be blamed?
That's why I ain't blaming nobody.
No. For me,
I'm trying to tell you that
because I'm not hearing it on TikTok. It's not popping. So who else am I gonna?
Okay, do you know that I have a song on TikTok that has over 1 million creations?
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Okay, I have other ones. I have over 100,000 users. I have other ones that have over 20,000 users. People don't even know that. Because a lot of people has categorized Jaywon to be that Nigerian Yoruba artist. But you know what? I don't be blaming people. I don't be paying attention to all those negatives.
But
because I know all those things will always come out. And a lot of these people are naive and they're all novice.
Okay.
They don't know. And you can't go to everybody's home to explain to them and say, this is it. So the ones that wants to know or the one that wants to listen. Let them listen. But the one that do not want to listen. But the part that everybody don't get is a lot of work has, even when you think nothing is done, a lot of work, a lot of investment has gone down.
Well, you can't. I get it, but it's like I'm just coming from a
for me because
from a fan's perspective.
You know me. For me, I criticize a lot of things. One thing I know that I've been saying for Nigerian music industry is both for me and him. What they talk about like behind the scene, like. Most of the artists, like how he's been saying, don't have a brand where they build on. You know, he break it down by saying like some people started from the back, from the thing, and a lot of artists run to influencers for the moment they need it, not for the longevity of what they want to do.
But which influencer do you think is going to give you that longevity that you want?
I don't want to put myself
most
up,
of your influencers
because I'm writing stories.
Once they take their money,
they do the job
one time. They don't want to talk to you later. If you're trying to open another conversation, they're asking you for another phone. Okay. Yeah. And I'm not telling you 100,000 naira. I'm not telling you 200,000. Bro, I'm telling you from the list that the list that has those followers that you want to use, that has those influencers that you want to use. You're talking from 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about some of your favorite influencers that you think you know, that is big, that you know right now. Go and call them.
I ain't gonna lie, I charge like that too.
5 million right now. I know some of them when they started. I do not blame them. I won't blame them because that is how they get paid. That is the kind of feed their family. So I don't have a problem with that.
But people be making money though. They be making big bread. More than some artists.
I'll ask a question, right? I'm gonna switch up this question. I'm gonna ask you about the farming stream. going on in Nigeria. I mean, it goes on in a lot of other parts of music industry, but we
It's all around the world.
we don't talk about it. But in Nigeria, it's become a forefront. Like everybody's talking about this farming going on. What do you think about that? What's your take?
If it's new, Nigerians will talk about it.
Okay. If it's new, Nigerians will talk
They
about
will
it.
talk about it, they scatter it. They're already scattering it. They don't open everybody nyash. Someone like me, I'm not going to pay $5,000
Okay.
to get a fake stream.
Fake stream.
That's
Okay.
not going to bring nothing back to me.
When you're smart, when you think about it, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
For the smart
But-
one, yeah.
I'm talking to you. I know one or two friends that has invested that money and their song ended up being taken down by Apple. So even the farming that you're talking about, it's not so easy. Because if you are doing a seed farming,
Right.
your song must be able
I'm laughing, man.
to make some organic
To back it
streaming
up. To back it up.
to back it up.
Oh,
If
yeah.
your song is just streaming, and only stream, fake, then they put there, nobody is listening to that song originally. Your song will be taken down.
Which is what is
It has
happening now.
I'm not.
Which
I'm,
is
it
right,
has
right.
happened to a lot of people already that I know.
But it's just it's so crazy because
But
of
don't,
recent.
Don't let anybody deceive you.
Uh-huh.
Everybody is doing it.
100.
Are you serious?
Nah,
Only
100.
Jaywon know they do it because and the people like
Jaywon
me,
no go pay the
and the
money
people
now.
like me, and the people
Are you
like
serious?
me. Some will not fear afford them. Some will
Right.
fear afford them.
You got to have
will
money to
am.
do it. That's
They.
it. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do it.
You have to
Because
have money.
Who am I? It's like let me tell
Okay.
you. Let me tell you now. For the past like few months,
Jaywon, I
now,
like how you're being really nice.
my followers has been going down, and some people see them my DM. They ask me to come and buy followers to reach 1 million. When I don't reach 800,000, I did like 750 right now. But I do not complain because I see a lot of people complaining about the same thing. I know Instagram they do, and you are telling me why do I? The ones will be original where I get now you don't reduce to 750K, and you are telling me to come and buy fake followers. So make an ad join the one where they reduced already. Who are they deceive?
That thing is tricky in the business.
Everybody say you should be 1 million now. So because I want my account to show 1 million followers, I should go and buy fake followers so that
push it to the front.
it will push it to the front. And
then you go be
me,
scared though.
I'll call it deceive who. But me, for my mind,
your mind,
I
you
know
see.
say now fake followers I buy what they reach 1 million. I know this 1 million is not real.
Yeah.
Then now, so I want to look good to answer that. Why me I'm be depressed myself?
Yeah.
Because
And it's sure you're gonna know, like, it's not gonna
why do
work.
I have to go and buy fake followers? Why do I need to fake all that? So you don't understand. It's not the money. Come on, man. How much is that? It's a lot of money still, but yes, we can afford it. But why do I need to deceive myself? Why do I need to
And the
lie
more
to
you
the
do it
whole
now,
world?
it's
Why
tricky.
me myself? I know the truth that this is what I'm doing. It is not real. And I don't have a problem with it because it's worked for a couple of the young, artists. We know a couple of them that it has worked for. But how long do you want to continue to do that? When your music depreciate, and because it's gonna get to one point your music will depreciate, and then even if you farm the whole of Africa, it's not gonna work.
Because they already sample you and they put
Do
you
you
on
know how many
the
people
space.
has been doing the family we know the work?
Yeah.
I bet you even the family you're talking about
Right.
There's levels to it.
see 70% know the work.
Yes, man.
yeah?
And you pay, that's gone. You can't do
And the
nothing.
70% is paying the same amount of money that the 20% that is working for you is paying.
Yeah, you got
So
another shit.
you
too.
don't need to. I don't know how people think. I don't
I
know.
think it's because people are being attached to wrong management that make them feel like that's the only way to get to
It's
the top.
wrong management. Is just the thing that
mindset?
everybody say you have to fake it to
To make it. Goes back to what we're talking about.
And that faking
Right.
it to make it is not working for everybody.
Now your song,
It's
man.
It's not everybody that is working for. You think
Yeah,
it's working for you, it's not
throw
working.
back at I like
Because
this.
you are deceiving yourself. Because I know some people that has been doing farming all their life until now.
They never blew.
Oh,
And if you, that's why some artists are. Do you know?
You don't say me, I
do you
always
know how much?
listen to you.
Do you know how much a lot of some artists? How much has been said on some of these young artists that you see? We could just blow
Yeah, that's
smoke
true.
come on. I bet you, I know someone that spent over 500 million on in that same industry, pushing and doing everything. There is nothing to show for it.
Mm-hmm.
Artists, some artists just try them. Some blow small. We know them small, but we know say the no way we know them small is not bringing no money back. Imagine someone will spend like 500 million to set up record label and sign different artists, and you only make maybe like 5 million. Is that investment?
No.
So it doesn't
And
work for
we don't
everybody.
address that though. A lot of people don't know
we don't
this.
talk. That's exactly why I'm bringing.
A
up
lot of
this
people don't
question,
know all these
because a lot
things.
of people don't know these things going on.
A lot of people are losing money a
So-
lot in Nigeria. I mean, music industry a lot though. Shout out to those ones that
Bro,
still
I
believe in it.
can if I show you, I can show you my
Yeah.
DM right now. It's full with all these people. One way say, we can make your song number one in Ghana, can make your song number one in Lagos, can make your song. I just look at it and be like, I don't even know it's in a wrong number and I did that. Because I don't have time to fake anything. That is why sometimes I be like, there's some things that you only just see me do. Because I would rather not deceive myself. That look good. I don't want to look good in front of you, because me not deceiving myself is that consciousness is very important to me. Know that now I'm doing me. I don't need I don't need to lie to you to make me feel good. I need to feel good first.
So Joe, I want to ask you this.
Okay.
For you that might be watching this CTDA, connected to Africa, and we have, the Gen Z that you already know. He's been spitting the facts, giving us imparables for you that I can really follow. And, we've been able to have him express some new thing. I'm sure a lot of people might not even understand that Jay won't be going that deep in that area. So my next question I want to ask you is, you living in America, doing business in America, being able to be in Nigeria, work with a lot of people, both young ones, the new generation, the old ones. With everything we've talked about, what is your own chip of advice for the artists, for the influencers, for the record label, and the ones controlling the top chart? Our Yash is outside like this. What are the things in your own way when you look at I think we should do this.
See, in as much as you don't have to take my advice.
Yeah, we just
But
want
you just need
your
to
own
understand
view.
that whatever I'm telling you is the fact from my own corner, from my own side. You're allowed to deceive yourself. But you need to understand that there is power in originality. There's power in being original. There's power in doing something different that not too many people has done. If you're doing the same thing everybody is doing, you are going to end up getting the same result over and over again. If you're doing it the same way, don't expect magic. You are going to almost get the same result everyone is getting. So as an artist, you need to fight for a space for yourself. You must be able to create something for yourself that they know that is you. Anytime they hear it, that is you. Anytime you come out, there's a couple of artists in Nigeria that I like, and
I mean, you could.
a lot of people. I
You
don't
want to give us the name?
Yeah, you could let us know, like
people like Blackbone. You see, anytime Blackbone is bringing a new record, it's gonna do something that everybody you will see it.
Well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't expect the name.
He's gonna
you still go back to.
Wait, do you know? Do you know?
it's
Okay,
different.
do you
It's
even
different.
know that Blackbone is one of the first set of people to make that chart, Apple Music chart, popular in Nigeria?
I didn't know that.
But me, I know that.
Oh, okay.
I like how you give us that.
Me, I know that. A lot of people did
Shout
not
out
know
to
that.
Blackbone.
Before anybody start, Blackbone was the first set of people that start to, when they walk on the street, do things to make sure say you get to that chart. He was one
So
of the
it's
people
part
that
of
made
the
it
people
popular.
that puts that pride.
Hype. Before any other artist, even forget every other name that you want to call. People like, shout out Kiss Daniel. When he's put that new record, you must know. Davido. He's putting that new record, you will see him go all the way out to make sure he's creating content, he's doing this thing to promote that record. That is somebody that values what
They
he
are
has.
really, really intentional.
Somebody that loves what he's doing. Every other person, they're doing it differently. But that does not make you different. Okay. Because the reason why the kind of strategy that you are bringing is to make the song blow. The most important thing is to make sure the song becomes popular. How you do it does not matter.
As long as they have it in their mouth.
You got to get to the end goal.
As long as you get to that number one and make it popular.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, how you do it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
A lot of the times is getting the result. So you cannot say because this man dance, he don't blow. This man, maybe in a farm joining you, where the song sweet, he blow. And then you two will go carry that one strategy from UK, enter France, enter America, gather people together, do like say you know they there, and gather everybody, do and plan and say like viral content, we blue. That does not mean your own idea is better than the one that is dancing or the one that is or the one that is farming and is swinging. It's the end result that matters. How you do it It doesn't matter.
Let's get to the.
You get
to
number
that
one song.
destination.
Mr. Big get number one song. We get number one song. The song blow. It makes more number. Oh, you are lucky. The song blows in East Africa, John, or it blows
Okay,
in.
Jaywon. Talking about this, I remember you mentioned something earlier about, we have our top charts. Like everybody's trying to get to number one spot on Spotify, on Apple Music, whatever. Audio Mac. Everybody try that 1.5 because it will make them feel relevant. It will make them feel. I have a thing. I think it has to do with our culture. Nigerians, we very, very starting from. I was sharing it with Olu the other time. Starting from how we were raised and brought up. We've always had from primary school. I won't be number one, number two. So I felt that thing, that competition. What would they get from childhood, from elementary school, primary school to be number one? It kind of affect us. Even these artists where they bring out music now, it plays a role in them trying to be number one because nobody will tell me like you said. Number one song don't mean say sweet past number 10. Number 10 song. You get what I'm saying? So my question to you is, does this really matter? And if it does, what is your take on it?
For me, is not. Let me break it down. There's something you need to understand there. And that's what makes us different when you see us everywhere in the world. Whether you find us in the UK, on EU, or America. The drive is always there. I gotta make it. I must be successful.
We talked about
I
that.
must be successful because when you look back, someone like me, I'm the only one that made it out. A lot of people look at me and be like, I'm this, I'm that. I'm the only one that made it out. Do you know what it means to be the only one that made it out? Both cousin, nephew, uncle, sister, step-sister, step-brother, everybody is on you. And you know these people.
Very well.
And you know that if you don't do it for these people, it makes them more hopeless because you are the only person that they see.
Jaywon, I'm sorry to stop you on that. How do you manage that kind of a pressure of coming from?
Bro, I won't lie to you. It's a lot, bro.
I'm sorry to make it personal a little bit because we're talking about Nigeria, but you just said something because a lot of artists go through things like this.
No, my own is very long. That's why a lot of people don't. We can never understand it, and that is why luxuries doesn't move me. You see, luxuries of too much money, or because there's somewhere I'm going to that I need to be consistent. You see, that consistency is more important than just having everything. Bro, if you're comfortable where you're from, why would you want to go put yourself? Bro, do you know it's only in America that we discuss racism? Right? In Nigeria, do you discuss, are you scared of walking and say somebody will call you shit or somebody will tell you something or somebody will tell you, it's only when in America we talk about racism. In Nigeria, we don't talk nothing like that because you look like yourself. So it's not a matter of competition trying to be number one. No, it's the mind, it's what we grow up with that you have to be successful.
It's the most,
because you have a lot of people looking up to you. You are the only, it might be like the first or second person to travel abroad in your family. Everybody is looking up to you. So it's not a thing of I want to be number one. Is I want to be successful. I want to do better than my dad.
I like that.
I want to do better than my uncle. Successful. I want to be able to take care of my mom. Because where we're coming from, our mothers and parents so far to train us. Even when they have to do it. And they don't have, not like here that you say you have social service, I'll come and take the child away. You don't have no play. Now here you die. Now here you have to.
It must
in this house, that is where you make it. Whether they beat you or you kill you just have to make it.
We die here.
I think that's the thing you said. It. That's the thing.
It's not me trying to be number one. It's the fact that you
just
have to be successful. You have to hustle. You have to make it out. That's why Lagos is so crowded. Lagos is full because everybody in the village, they're trying to come to Lagos. The ones in Lagos are trying to go to Ghana or go to Cameroon, London, South Africa, America.
I want to jump a little bit away from Nigeria. I want to jump a little bit back to you. You've blessed us so many times that we have you, but my question for today that we have is different from the past. And the question I want to ask you is, what is happening to Jaywon in 2025? Where is Jaywon in 2025?
2025 is just one of those.
Can you give us, somebody that don't
is-
see you?
I'm unbothered. Like I'm
Okay.
nonchalant. And the reason why I'm nonchalant is because I won't say I'm not, but maybe I'm vulnerable to. Is that even that the right word? It's just me that in 2025 is an open year for me that I want to do a lot of things and I'm not stopping and I'm not even letting anybody talk me out of it. I'm not even listening to anybody.
Okay, what are the things you want to do?
Because some of the things I'm bro. Like
Are we the fans are expecting a song album?
Yeah,
Like, what's going on?
you see fans,
That's just,
you see the fans. You see
that's
the
just
fans.
what we want to know,
The
and that's
fans
what we really
definitely-
care about.
Definitely, I have a lot packed. I might drop a project this year.
Okay.
For the fans again. But I dropped a project last year. I normally drop like project every 2 years. But I don't care. That's why I say this year is not a year of I will leave it till next year. Everything that I want to do this year, I'm doing it. And it's a whole lot from not just even music, not just movies, not just content, not just IT, not just business. All these things I'm trying to do. And I've started already that I have like different businesses registered right now that I'm trying to work and I'm different partners that I'm doing because it's a year of mistakes for me. I want to make more mistakes.
Oh, that's deep.
And those mistakes that I want to make is not going to be a mistake. It's going to be a mistake that's going to lead me to greater things. So I don't want to stop.
You're saying you want to make a calculated mistake.
Anyhow you call it. It does not even matter. To me. My own is just that it's the year that I want to try new things.
Okay. All right.
And not just new things that I've mastered for a long time. So it's new to a lot of people, but it's not new to me because it's something that I've been cooking, I've been working on for the longest time. Like business that I've registered, some I registered before, a year or two before now, because I already knew I was gonna do it. I was just waiting for the right time. So for me, everybody's been asking too many questions, about what I'm doing for 2025. I have a lot of surprises. Like I have a project that's coming on that is huge with an American company, which we've started, working on already. We are even, very close to where we're going. So it's different. It's probably one of the biggest things I've done.
Jaywon giving us.
But you see, this year, for those people that really love me and care about me, I'm gonna make you
Mr.
proud.
Jaywon, like you go sing that your song this year for us, so. Because this one line where you can't enjoy like this.
Why this year?
Hey, no. I think no. You have this one that just came out. It's the congratulations. So,
I like that
should we be congratulating you in advance?
Yes,
of all this?
because I'm congratulating everybody in advance as well because it's going to be a year of reformation
For Nigerian music industry, or for your fans, or for everybody?
for me and my people.
like that.
And like I said this year, I'm not stopping. I'm not holding back. Even from my words, from my words, from the words that's coming out of my mouth, to the content that I'm pushing out, to the lyrics that I'm dishing out, I'm not holding anything back in 2025. I'm done holding.
So if anybody comes to you parallel like this, you no time.
But I don't have time.
Okay, I like that. I like how you.
But
still break.
you don't understand that.
I like
bro,
how you break it down.
2
in
days
terms
ago, I
of-
was thinking about. I won't even have enough time to unblock the people I've blocked. Like I don't have that time to say I want to start to unblock people.
Oh,
that
this
I've blocked.
one you do have like rap, small for us. You giving some
It's
kind
too
of
much,
lines
so
that are like.
it's not negative because
deep
you see
thing.
all these negative things is not going to help you. They're just gonna weigh you down. They're just gonna distract you. And me as a person, one of the things that I hate the most in life is distraction. Because when distraction happens to you, you won't be able to see the biggest
back.
opportunities in front of you.
Cloudy.
You won't see nothing
go
because
close your
your
door
head
when
is
you're
in
fine.
where it's not supposed to be. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have that time. It's not gonna help me. I don't have to discuss it. I don't even have to be part of it. We don't even need to talk about it. We don't even need to stress ourselves about it. If it's not gonna impact your life or me, or it's not gonna put money on on the table, why are we stressing?
I'm trying to fight it.
But that is what we do most of the time. And we don't know that distraction is evil, is more than some of the things that you're running away from, that you think they are the one that is making you not successful. They are the wrong things because distraction alone is a bigger problem for you.
But I'm trying to go into the trance of what you're saying. I want to ask you this questions. Sorry that I kind of take you off a little bit. Do you think there's something needs to be done about a female in the industry, Nigerian music industry? The female.
There's not in Times has been able to do what a lot of people.
I think Thames turned to be a businesswoman. She's not just in the music anymore.
Just so you understand, because
she took it to another level for the females.
You can't do it. Nothing is stopping the other people from doing it before now. It's just that some things, until it happens to you,
Then
until it gets to you, before you know that some people has to do it first at the same time. So
you shut me off
for
with
me,
that,
2025.
Thames already changed the game for the females.
Already changed the game. He's already done well. We met her at the Grammys. Remember, we're together. She's winning like every other guy out there.
You see that part.
Don't you feel like I mean, you mentioned her and shout out to her team. I feel like, to my opinion, I feel like it's the support system she has, the team she's surrounded
Everybody
with.
has support.
Right.
But Jaywon, no, yeah,
Jaywon, I don't know about that.
No, don't dodge that.
I don't know about that though, Jaywon.
I want us to tell us on
Jaywon, I
Do you
won't
know
say
one
that
of the
though.
most supportive artists in Nigeria, in the history of Nigeria, is Burna Boy.
That's
In terms of management, yeah.
No, when it comes to management, when it comes to structure,
Yeah.
one of the people that
I could-
benefited a lot from the industry, both outside from the Afrobeat genre itself.
Yeah, the management, they understand.
Do you think anyone has benefited from the Afrobeat genre more than Burna Boy?
Yeah, they understand it better than everybody. That's why I was able to settle.
Everybody. What I'm trying to say
the
is,
word
I'm not.
benefit
Listen,
I think that's where is
I'm not trying to come for anybody. I'm
course.
just telling you that Thames is not nothing special to what has happened to Thames compared to what has happened to other guys that's been doing it.
But no, Jaywon, she's a female though. We got to give her the respect.
Is she the only female?
And he said, no,
you are being said-
I'm saying with the management.
you are
I'm trying to
being-
add the management to
It's the
it.
management for me.
So we
So,
we
it's
still
the
got to give the credit to that.
Everybody
you can't say everybody has the same management.
No,
Jaywon,
everybody
though.
cannot
Or
have the
that
same.
kind of-
No, everybody
Okay.
cannot have the same management.
Okay.
But everybody has a management.
Okay.
What makes your management as Mr. A better than Mr. B does not concern us. Is you have, I have. The amount of work you put in might be different from the amount of work the other people put in. But you have, I have. It's like you have.
we need to
It's
start
like
looking at
it's
that
like you have a
playing
husband.
one
Another
for
person
other
has a
people.
husband. You are saying your own husband is not getting as the other husband. Your husband has the same 24 hours that the other husband has. The fact that he's working more for that person is because that person has probably put more work and that person has,
Make some
has
moves.
been making more moves. Why sometimes you feel, bro, it be like say me and you go somewhere, you reach one place, as you reach there, you see then the light Igbo, you forget what you can't do there, you light Igbo dey one side. One person, they smoke Igbo too, but he see Igbo, he say no be Igbo I come here for. He first go do all the things we do. By the time you smoke your own Igbo finish, say make you start the network. Everybody don't go. You can't dey blame am, say you can't dey blame your guy, say why he no call you? Why he be say he see you dey smoke Igbo, he no smoke Igbo, he come. Bro, you go there na Igbo you go for first. You quickly go collect. It's not bad too. But only say you're supposed to know that you are here first. Quickly go for the number one priority. And then after that thing is been done, then you follow up with it. So it's
Jaywon, this is what you throw. It's
not
not say
a
you give
matter
me
of-
one job, but Jaywon, you give me job.
no, I don't give. It's
You
not
touch
a
me.
thing of same management. The same work, the same 24 hours with your management. So it's not benefit. It's not. No.
But I think they wake them up.
It's
though.
like everybody
Jaywon-
has the same effort.
But Jaywon, I think the management has wake everybody up to know it's possible that management B can do. I'm about to say this. Do you know like this? There are some people like I would say OGs that they went to football club in Nigeria that we don't know where the football club go. And then there's some team that now they do it international, they are doing it better. I'm just saying, you go back to the management they have. I'm going back to what you're saying about saying everybody's management, you said we should not celebrate it, but I feel like it's good because what you're doing, you said something, you said you're about to take all the risk, you don't mind. That's you believing in yourself. That's you having, like a lot of artists won't even vulnerable to want to say that out. You understand what I'm saying? So in adding to my co-host, I feel like management now, some artists need to be careful with the management they are working with in 2025. like you said, it's all about 24 hours. But what are they doing for you? And if they're not moving like how you are moving, and
You see that one, I would disagree with you.
Please share your view. I want
Telling
to
everybody to be careful. Don't be careful. What are you being careful for?
Jaywon.
It's the question. What are you being careful for as a man? The best time to learn is when you make mistakes. Those mistakes, sometimes nobody even need to teach you. You go correct yourself. Some people see they make that same mistake again.
For real, yeah. Facts, yeah.
But the fact that you want to do better, that is the most important thing. I want to do better with my life. I don't care what anybody is saying to me. I don't care what anybody is telling me. The fact that I want to do better with my life, and I don't care how many times I make mistakes. I don't care how many times it happen to me. I don't care how many times I fall. The most important thing to me is getting to where I want to be, getting to that destination where I want to get to. And I'm not scared. I'm not scared of failing.
Man.
I'm not scared that, I
like that.
Somebody's gonna laugh at me. Come on, do that. You're welcome.
I don't think you've ever been worried about that. Though.
I want to do better with my life, and I want to make sure that this failure I learn from it, and I make sure I do better, and I corrected that mistake that I made that made me fail. But when you want to put somebody into consideration, somebody that does not have a life, somebody that is on Twitter that has 20 followers or 22 followers. People tell me I have a thick skin. Yeah, I had to grow that thick skin because
it didn't happen overnight.
Jaywon, it's been nice to have you live in our studio here in Houston, Texas. And we are glad to drag you out of your we make you become vulnerable enough to trust us enough to share some very deep important things. And we do appreciate you. The last thing that I would say is, Biggie, what would you like to say before Jaywon says his last word?
I just gotta thank you actually for being a very, very good friend to us.
Thank you.
We go way beyond,
Yeah.
It's deeper than just what people. It's deeper than what people just see here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jaywon.
We appreciate you very much. We thank you, and we know that whatever you have forthcoming this 2025 is going to be awesome.
Trust me.
And our prayer to you is that just the growth.
My brother, you see this 2025 every day, so I go even sell a father rice.
Yeah.
I mean, put me on business, you guys till next episode, you don't hear him. Mr. Jaywon free sell of father rice. So if you see Jaywon of father rice, you gotta buy that shit.
Man. I'm not wasting no time.
You don't hear him.
I don't have time to waste.
You got a business, reach out to Mr. Jaywon. It's gonna run it.
If you have reach out.
Yeah.
If you want to do it,
Fact.
See, because listen to me, when it comes to music, you don't even know where the inspiration can come from. As a musician, as a creative person, you need to be able to move. I was on the phone with Lighter a few hours ago, and he was telling me that he's in France. He said he needs to move. I said, yo, keep moving. Keep going. Don't stay in one place. Everywhere that your music takes you to, go. Because a lot of people don't understand the power behind, reaching out and meeting new people and breaking new bands every day. They feel like everything starts and ends in Nigeria or everything starts and ends in Africa. No. Everything does not start and ends in Africa. The reason why you can be successful in Lagos is because if you can be successful in Lagos, nothing stopping you from being successful in Ghana. In Accra, Ghana.
So,
nothing say you cannot go to Johannesburg to go do the same thing. Why still being in Nigeria? Why still being who you are?
Man, I'm enjoying this, man. It's like I don't want to stop.
I don't want to stop, but we got to wrap this one up. So for you following us, I'm sure you've been able to enjoy this particular episode. Jaywon has been able to
thank you guys
a lot. And till next episode, Mr. Gen Z Daddy.
Thank you, yes, sir.
We say peace, love as we continue to connect the dot in CTDA Media. We out.
Out.
We out. Thanks.